Why are we losing this context? Why are children not developing? Why are they not becoming deeply attached? Or why are they falling out of attachment? I talk about that a lot in the book, and I'll just touch on some points here. Why are we losing the context to parent? First and foremost, there's a loss of cultural support. We simply don't have a culture anymore that supports it. Our culture has taken an economic turn. It now serves the dollar, not relationships. We have lost the wisdom. One of the things that was so noticeable when we lived in Provence, while I was gathering material for this book, is that we were living in a culture of attachment and literally in a village of attachment. And all the customs and traditions, one of the most important being the sit-down meal. And in the Provençal home, in the village at least, having 3 sit-down meals a day. Children coming home from elementary school to eat with their families. All the rituals and customs, the Sunday afternoon walks, the kinds of things that happened, that connected, the fetes, the festivals, that happened at least once every 2 weeks, in which the grandchildren danced with their grandparents, and the students with their next year's teachers, and it knitted the generations. And all of these customs of which we don't have. And we have lost the cultural support. To me, the more I study this, the more it becomes apparent that the role of culture, the primary role of culture, is to keep children attached to those who are responsible for them, attached to their grandparents. Now, where are our customs that attach children to grandparents in our society? And grandparents play such a significant role in this and in the transmission of culture. So there's a loss of cultural support. But also, our discipline methods are backfiring. Our discipline methods are backfiring. What is the most likely thing for a North American parent to do when a child misbehaves? Time out. Send the child away, which involves what? Separation. It says to the child that your behavior is more important than the relationship. And that creates insecurity in a child, which we have known for a while, a long time now in developmental science, that is absolutely essential for the unfolding of personality health and well-being. Not only that, it puts the child in charge of the relationship, in charge of contact and closeness with mom and dad. It means that the child has to be good to keep connected. And that puts the child in charge, trying to figure out how to do this. And these children who now become in charge in the dominant role become anxious. They become controlling. Our message should be to them, if we really understood relationship and we understood the importance of this, our message would be, honey, nothing you do or say could separate you from me. At least not emotionally. Nothing is going to separate. It must be the foundation of the relationship. And timeouts fly in the face of this. Now, some will say to me in this context, well, Gord, if I didn't send him to his room, I'd kill the guy. Well, then obviously it is much safer. It's relative, etc. But who should get the timeout in this case? It, of course, should be us, the parents, who get the time out, to be able to get a hold of ourselves. Because the most important message we can give in the context of misbehavior is the relationship can take the weight. It's not at stake. I'm still your dad. I'm still your mom. Everything is okay.